Hey Braves fans, what's up? Ready for some big news about our team? The offseason is heating up, and today I've got some exclusive info that you definitely don't want to miss. So smash that like button right away because real fans support through every moment. If you're new here, hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay on top of every move the Braves make. Now, tell me in the comments, are you a true Braves fan? Write Braves till the end, and let's see who's really backing the team. All right, let's get into it. There's buzz that the Toronto Blue Jays might lose their star shortstop, Bo Bichette, to the Braves in free agency this winter. And the contract talks are eye-popping. A 6-year deal worth around $126 million. Imagine adding a player of that caliber to our lineup. But before we dive deeper, don't forget to subscribe if you want all the latest Braves updates and news. Now, would you welcome Bichette in Atlanta, or rather see him stay in Toronto? Drop your thoughts in the comments. The Blue Jays are riding high lately. After locking in Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a massive $500 million extension back in April, they went from a team some thought was collapsing to one of the top contenders with a relatively stable future. Their pitching staff will need some reinforcements soon, but most of their lineup is set, except for one big question mark: Bo Bichette. At 27 years old, Bichette is about to hit free agency, and his future in Toronto remains uncertain. This season he hasn't quite regained the form that made him a two-time All-Star, especially after a rough campaign last year. But since mid-May, he's come alive, slamming 13 home runs and boosting his OPS to a solid .794 in July, which is a massive improvement. The big question now, will the Braves make the move to sign him? According to Kerry Miller from Bleacher Report, Bichette could land a 6-year, $126 million contract this winter, but with the Atlanta Braves, not Toronto. Miller points out that if Bichette wants to stay as a shortstop, the two most logical teams for him are Toronto or Atlanta. Both teams are set to spend nearly $200 million in payroll next season, and might need to get creative to make such a deal work. Atlanta's motivation seems stronger this offseason, especially after a disappointing year at the shortstop position. Nick Allen has been solid, but his OPS at shortstop has been just .538, and the team hasn't managed to get a single home run out of that spot yet. Bichette's potential move could solve a big problem for the Braves. While he struggled early in the season, his hot streak in July, with an OPS plus of 125 and 2.5 BBAR on the season, shows his value and the impact he could have. Some analysts suggest that because his range as a shortstop is shrinking, he might be a candidate to shift to third base if he joins Atlanta. Meanwhile, Toronto has Ernie Clement and Andres Jimenez as internal candidates for the shortstop job, and they might be reluctant to engage in a bidding war with the Braves for Bichette. Now, here's the part I want you to really pay attention. This potential signing doesn't just fill a position. It signals Atlanta's serious push to build a championship-caliber roster. The team is showing it's ready to invest big to keep up with the league's best, and Bo Bichette fits perfectly into that vision. So, Braves fans, what do you think? Should Atlanta go all in and bring Bichette to town? Or do you think the team should stick with its current young core and develop them? I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more Braves news, and share this with your friends who bleed red, white, and blue. Thanks for sticking with me to the end, Braves family. Keep that passion alive because this season is going to be a wild ride. Go Braves!